I want y'all to buckle up and get ready for a story time like never before.
I don't know where to begin. Could be the curves on your body, but then could be your hair, maybe your skin. Yeah.
We're just gonna skip the introductions because I know why you're here. You probably clicked on it, you probably saw the title, you saw the subject, and you wanted answers. I do as well. Sit with me. Let's grab a little drink. Let's hydrate. I'm gonna do my best to explain to you what just transpired in my life. Okay, that was needed. Alrighty. Hi. No introduction would just be too rude, so I'm still gonna do it. Hi, how are you? I am doing the best I can with the resources that I have. That is just my truth. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ree. On this channel, we talk about a lot of things. A lot of times we talk about the home, this current home that I'm in, and boy oh boy, do I have stuff to share. But as I share, obviously we're gonna do things. I'm a productive girly. So as I do the story time, we're gonna unbox my new Dyson. I actually purchased it from Dyson.com, refurbished. It's a V8, which I saw some really good reviews on. So I'm gonna try to set that up while I talk to you guys about how my house almost burned down. I'm trying to fathom the words. Okay, let me get my box cutter. I want the box cutter over here missing. I could probably just use this knife. Where's my box cutter? Y'all, I'm so excited for this Dyson. Y'all don't understand. This was my big girl purchase. This was my, if I have a home, I really want to see if I can invest in a Dyson. And when I learned that there is a refurbished section on the site and it has some cost down that is a bit more effective, but you still get obviously the quality of the device and of the brand, sign me up. Because a lot of times if I try something new, I'll go for the refurbished section because I don't know if it's worth the hype. So we're gonna see. Let's get into it. So basically, I got my braids done. Y'all like them? I got like some nice little honey blonde braids, you know. And picture it, I'm driving home from my appointment. I said, let me get home, let me freshen up, let me go to the gym. Because I'm a gym girly. I'm trying to be productive. I drive home. Upon me driving home, I noticed a fire truck. Because I was on the phone. So I was like, LMAO, there's a fire truck heading to my area. How funny would it be if like there was an actual fire in my community? That's what I said to myself, and I said that to my friend, and we were laughing about it. Well, you see, the fire truck literally pulled up in my neighborhood and proceeded to action out a fire. Y'all, there was a fire in the vegetation, basically, or like the forest. That's a good way to say it. There was a forest fire, but it was right next to my neighborhood. So it was a lot. But at the time that I came home, the fire was a mile out, like maybe like a mile out. So I was like, okay, there's a little forest fire, that's cute. I said, maybe I should care, maybe I shouldn't. But truthfully, I came home to just, you know, take my dog outside for a little pee-pee and go to the gym. That was my purpose. Look how amazing these devices are. Okay, this is the charger. I'm gonna set this up back there in the utility room. Ooh, I don't know what any of these stuff do. Okay, hair vacuum, okay. Okay, so back to the story. So basically, I saw the fire, but I said it was far out. So when I noticed that the fire truck looked like it attempted to put out the fire, but it was still there, I called like a neighbor who lives in the community, because it's good to know your neighbors. And I was informed that the fire truck ran out of water and they have to go find the nearest hydrant and come back. I said, no problem. I said, but let me be smart. Let me be a smart girl. Let me monitor. Let me be aware of the fire as I get ready for the gym. I kid y'all not. Y'all gonna I make no jokes. Within 10 minutes, that fire spread close to a mile. Like, it literally was heading towards me, to the point that I did what any good, educated woman of color would do in that situation. I called my mother, who informed me that this has now reached a point of seriousness. If the fire is approaching you and approaching your backyard, let me be clear, the forest fire, it was behind my perimeter fence, but it would have been close enough to potentially impact or catch on my home. So that is a problem, because we just moved in here. I'm worried. I don't have the tools. I don't have the necessary resources to combat this. So I called my mommy. She said, you need to wet the fence, get a hose. You need to make sure that you slow the burn down, especially when it comes around your area. I said, thank you, mother. When I go to Black Mother, she's a whale. I love that for her. So my mommy said, okay, wet the fence. I had no hose, so I grabbed all of the buckets in my house, all the water bottles I could find, and I filled them up, and I started throwing water on the fence, trying to save my life. After I realized this isn't working, like, my fence is wet, but at the end of the day, the fire is still coming. It's gonna come close enough. All I could do was prepare. At that point, I called Kino. Kino said, grab our valuables, our passports, maybe devices that we might care about, put them in the car, put the dog in the car, and be prepared. So at that point, I continued to do my little wet. My neighbor saw me struggling as I fling buckets to my fence and brought a hose for me, which was so kind. Shout out to neighbors who like care. I love a good neighbor. But my neighbor saw me down bad, and she helped me. So she helped me attach the hose, and I started to like really like hose down my area. Y'all, I left Pepper. I threw Pepper in the car and I locked the door, and I was like, I gotta try to save my house. I literally, when I tell you I'm a panic attack, because I was never under the impression that this could happen to me. I never thought I'd be so close to literally my house catching on fire. So I get emotional. So I started to cry and I started to pray. And I said, in the name of Jesus, it ain't gonna happen here, and it ain't gonna happen like this. So I started to literally fling water, like drench my area, drench everything to prevent this fire from coming over. When the fire truck pulled up, they saw me drenching with the hose, like literally running back and forth trying to save them. And the guys came, the firemen came, and they were like, okay, tag us. I just saved my house from burning down. Y'all, they brought out the hose gun, they brought out the deck gun. The fire was real. It was real, and it was really like, honestly, 3 to 4 inches away from my property, away from the home. I felt burns on my face as I fling water, and the fire was hot. Like, I feel like I was never put that close to that situation. And don't get me wrong, I did trigger a fire alarm before I got out of my room. I saw the story. I was making popcorn. So I'm familiar with like maybe a house fire, but a forest fire, that was different. That's super red. So I was panicking. I was a little anxious. The firemen, but honestly, the firemen came and they did their big one, and they put out most of the fire at my house. They even went over to the vegetation side and the forest side, and they started to get to work. So they said, okay, you should be good. We're gonna leave and tackle the fire that's now approaching the road. I said, no, I'm not safe. You all need to stay here and make sure I'm safe. Stay a while. Do you want water? I was trying to bribe the firemen. He was like, you're hilarious, we gotta go. So at that point, my brother would have shown up, Kino would have shown up, and we're now trying to just like assess the situation. In me filling up buckets of water from my house to fling the fire, oh, I definitely flooded the kitchen. I flooded the kitchen. One of the firemen had to remind me that I left Pep in the car. I locked my dog in the car and went to defend our home. They were like, hey, you forgot your dog in there. I said, oh, the dog. I had to run to go save my dog because I really just left. I bet I was really like maybe no more than 10 minutes. But I really was like, I felt like it all happened so fast. And then when they left, they told us like instructions. It was like, you guys really need to get your own hose, maybe see if you get a fire extinguisher, and just be vigilant. So he told me like make sure that now that the area is damp, there are no more sparks nearby that could cause this to happen again. But he said the good news is you've already gotten burned. He said because you've already gotten burned, your area should be fine. He said if anything, it'll probably travel around the burned pieces. So hopefully that means it doesn't come back. But y'all, as I speak to you, as I have this conversation with you, me and you connected, the fires, there's still smoke in that forest. It's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie. I've already cried, I've already prayed, but honestly, to God be the glory and praise. But y'all could imagine me having to tell y'all, hey y'all, remember that home we were spending, what, a whole year building? She's in rumbles, she's in flames, she's in dust. I can't believe it, y'all. I have a Dyson V8. That is so crazy. So, yeah, that's my story time. It's a bit of a testimony because honestly, it was a but God moment. And it shows how, for me, on the bed, an unexpected life could be sometimes. I literally was in my gym clothes and something tell me, don't go to the gym, stay and monitor this fire. If I left to go to the gym, I cannot guarantee that fire wouldn't have impacted my home. So we were up, y'all, we was up all last night. We were up till 1 a.m. watching fires be put out, watching fire trucks just do their zone, monitoring the yard, making sure no fire came here, no weapon form against us shall prosper. When I want to look at makeup, as I tell y'all this, because I want y'all to be real, I want it to be honest, I want it to be authentic. I'm tired, but I'm also very grateful because that could have ended. I promise you, it's just things, but me being so close to the fire, me being so in it, I see that could have ended a lot differently. So you really have to just pause, take these little moments, thank God for life, celebrate your loved ones, celebrate the people around you, and celebrate the achievements you've made, because honestly, in 1 second, it could be a little different. Oh, these stuff are so cool. Oh my God. Oh baby, welcome home, sweetheart. We have a Dyson. Okay, y'all, let's set her up because this Dyson could not have come at a more perfect time, because I swept a lot of the sand and we mopped some of the water, but we need to really clean these floors because we had people running through here trying to save the day. We had family over just to stay with us to make sure we were mentally there. So the home does really need a cleaning. So we're gonna test her out right now. Why not? I'm gonna call Keno, let's set it up and see if we can get this rolling. But that's my story time, that's my testimony, and I'm just grateful I'm here, and I'm grateful I got to continue and tell y'all it was close, but no way Jose, you know? It was close, but no mom, no palm. I still standing. I'm a little worked out, but I'm still standing. I love that. It's a letter. It says, this Dyson has been refurbished. Dyson has stripped it down, cleaned it out, replaced the necessary parts, and tested it thoroughly. In short, it's everything a Dyson vacuum should be. And it also comes with a 6-month limited warranty in case there are any defects in the materials or workmanship. And I absolutely love that. So I'm gonna register it definitely on Dyson.com just in case. So we literally just came back from the hardware store. We have a hose now. I'm still gonna get like a stronger pressure water. What's the handle thing? Like the grip for the hose, but the sprayer. I want to get like an Amazon like high-end sprayer. So we ordered that as well. That should come shortly. But I can't believe it. If y'all hear Peppa in the background. Peppy, tell the people about God, honey. Could you tell the people it was but God? Say, guys, I'm standing but God. My dog just full of trauma. Look at that. Full of trauma. This is, I like this vacuum is delicious. So stunning. Look how she's scared. Watch. She is over it. Alrighty, y'all. Next steps would be to charge it. It comes with a charging dock, which is really nice. So I believe, yeah, this is the charging dock. And I could actually like screw it onto my wall, which is nice. But for now, because I'll have to get somebody to do that. But for now, we'll just charge it regular. So Peppa is over this vacuum. I didn't think my dog would be so scared. And like, I can't believe I have a Dyson. Like, dreams. Like this is a dream. This is my first Dyson product ever. One day the two things I really wanted from Dyson was a vacuum and the hair dryer, but maybe that's another time. Right now my money needs to heal because it is a bit of an investment, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like nothing I was seeing on Amazon really compared to it. So yeah, let's charge her up. I really like that it comes with these 3 extra nozzles. So this one is going to be really good for like crevices and cracks. This one is going to be good for anything where it requires like a brush and you might have to shave it down, so like your mattress and stuff. But this one is nice because this one is designed for pet hair and long hair, and I just think that works really well with our life. So Peppa, my dog, is a poodle. She has a lot of hair, so when we actually do get a couch, it'll be so nice to actually know that my couch is clean. And it was just, for me, it was time for us to step into this era and this grown girl era and this Dyson life. So, yay. Oh gosh. So I'll let it charge and then I'll show you guys this. Yeah, so I'll let it charge and then we'll do maybe like a little first impressions. Really all I want to talk to y'all about in this video. My Dyson and how I almost burn out. That's about it.